Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam wszystkich bardzo, bardzo serdecznie. Mam nadzieję, że mnie dobrze widać, mam nadzieję, że mnie dobrze słychać. Włączamy już sobie na giereczkę. Okidoki, giereczka zaraz powinna się pojawić mi na ekraniku. Zatem no co moi drodzy, myślę, że możemy na spokojnie dać sobie kontynuuj. Okidoki.
From us?
Spodziewaliśmy
You
się
think the
tego.
orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know, Lord Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense, not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Okej, za niedługo będziemy mieli, moi drodzy, level. Tu mamy jakiś quest poboczny. Związany z rudą. Przyjaciele rudej Jedy. Aktywowałem to tutaj i teraz to skończę, myślę. Co mi to odblokuje? Quest poboczny. Odepsuj atak gwardzistów. Siemano. Najemnik. Dobra, niedługo będę miał level, w ogóle 11. Generalnie to są frajerzy, nawet nie warto się splunięcia. Generalnie o co tutaj biega? Ej, ej, ej!
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Oj,
Just say what?
What is that?
fajna babka!
Ugh. Squishy
Towarzyszka?
one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And
Jest
you're
romansowalna?
an elf.
Kurde.
Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Według niektórych, a ty kim jesteś?
Don't believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? What's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
Okej. Osłaniamy ją. Easy.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Może byśmy się przedstawili.
How about
Nie
we get to know
przypominam
each
sobie,
other first?
droga panno, byśmy
You know,
razem pili
names and
Bruderschaft.
One name. No, wait, two. It's... Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me.
I jesteś
Well, I'm
blondyną.
one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
Zapewnił nam szpiegów?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one.
Generalnie
No,
podoba mi się
I'm not
babka.
knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Tak.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Zyskałem towarzyskę? Tak! Bingo! Bingo! No to my, ta pani ambasador już ma rywalkę. Generalnie Warik, spadaj. Jak cię lubię, tak spadaj. Tak sobie zrobimy team. Jeśli jest romansowalna, to zarąbiście, moi drodzy. Albo nawet lepiej niż zarąbiście. Ogólnie to tutaj było 2 pajaców, których pokonaliśmy z palcem w nosie, by nie powiedzieć dosadnie. I co, będzie jakieś spotkanie w międzyczasie? O, dziwo nie. Widzę, że sobie intensywnie trenują. Coś mi się może tu pojawiło, bo tu mam znowu wykrzyknik w moim kuferku. Ale odklikuję to i znika. Nie wiem, czy się nawet nie zrąbało. Tu mam masę rzeczy, ale generalnie to te rzeczy się nie liczą, moi drodzy. O, mogę brofę sprzedać i drewnianą figurkę. Pytanie, czy to mi spadnie liczba przedmiotów, jak to sprzedam? O, te się liczą. Ale pajęczej posoki nie sprzedaję, bo to jest quest item. O, Sera! Mogę z nią pogadać! A, będę musiał z nią często gadać, moi drodzy. Właśnie mi się zmieniło podejście. Pierwotnie zamierzałem, moi drodzy, wybierać sobie
Make her be with you.
coś
How that night?
do ogarnięcia.
Get me a few
Niestety
nails by
nie.
tomorrow.
Master Harry said I'm good at nails. He said I have a mind like a hammer.
I ona będzie tam mogła robić operację. Tylko nie wiem, czy wtedy będzie dostępna jako towarzystka. O, siedzi w karczmie. Prawidłowo.
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Konklawy się to nie udało.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Pomożemy im je dostrzec.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, all-chosen Lord Herald?
Jeśli zostaniesz, to tak.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Not even. Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go kick someone out of a bed.
Czyli ma tę ścieżkę, dobra. Będę musiał z nią często gadać.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Zbadajmy. Co sądzisz o sojusznikach?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things, the ones who give orders?
I Solas?
What about Solus?
Solus. His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Varik?
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
I Cassandra?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
O doradcach?
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her, too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Na razie
We'll
wszystko.
talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Opowiedz o powodzeniu.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Kto cię
You're
wkolił?
skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Tylko kiedy się
Oh,
przechwala.
certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Skąd pochodzi? Dedukuję, że to jest elfka miejska.
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Dev umie wymijająco
Oh, you're
wartowe.
from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. All funny, you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
Miło poznać innego
Just
elfa.
interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're alright. But most elves are too... elfy. Like that Solus, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Mówisz, by wziąć się w
I
garść?
think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, you Dalish don't really know. You have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Okej.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Right now, we just need to be careful not to do anything rash.
Dobra, sprawdźmy, czy mogę jakieś potki ulepszyć. Nie.
Fliss has said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Dobra.
They're fine. Nobody will take this.
I pora, moi drodzy, się naradzić. Okej.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Przynajmniej nawiązaliśmy kontakt.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Wkrótce będziecie musieli podjąć decyzję.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
Niebezpieczeństwo zawsze istnieje, moi drodzy.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave,
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can
O,
help with.
witam, witam,
In the
Viola.
meantime, we should consider other options.
Właśnie mi się liczba
There is
towarzyszy
one
powiększyła do
other
5.
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared.
Wybiew magów, to go
Ordinarily, I
spotkam.
wouldn't even consider the
Pamiętam,
idea
że,
they're involved in
że
all this,
Alistair
but
został królem.
the timing is curious.
Dlaczego to mówisz?
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the
Baldur
opportunity,
III. Bardzo
please
dobra
seek him
gierka.
out.
W
Perhaps you can
zasadzie
put my
esencja
mind at ease.
RPGów. Co prawda
can't,
oparta na systemie
then there may be
Dungeons
more
and
going
Dragons
on
w
than we
edycji
thought.
5, który słabiej znam od Dungeons and Dragons 3,5, Ale tak czy siak... O, wykrzyknik się jakiś tu pojawił. Ktoś coś ode mnie chce.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the
Ah,
Inquisition,
Dark
but I'm having
Earth.
a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Przekaz wiadomość.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Okej, przyjmiemy waszą
I look
pomoc.
forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us
Generalnie
in action.
Dark Earth to ciekawa opcja, ale ja jako że nie lubię, kiedy moja postać robi coś złego, to nie wybrałem sobie na Dark Earth na
Cedric should
streamy.
have that for you soon.
Dobra, tutaj troszkę oddałem. I zobaczmy, jakie teraz mam opcje działań, bo mogę sobie przydzielać ludzi na mapce. Widzę, że zielone to będzie quest główny na pewno. Najpierw mówię Ferelden, co ja tu mogę zrobić? Ukończono.
Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended.
Okej, tutaj po prostu muszę zaakceptować raport, znikło. Aby nie być tym złym, mega trudne wyzwanie, dokładnie. Okej. Pszczoły. Myślę, że Leliana się nada do tego. Okej, przydzielimy sobie Lelianę. Co to jest Kuldandrasty? Okej. A, dokładnie, nawet towarzysze mogą się obrócić przeciwko mnie.
All right.
Dobra, tutaj wyślę ciebie. Wstecz. Co mogę w Orle ogarnąć? Tutaj mogę ciebie przydzielić. Józefina.
At your service.
Okej, mamy wszystkich zajętych. Teraz w Fereldenie. Generalnie udam się na zaziemię. I żeby zdobyć tam jeszcze jeden odłamek i iść do miasta. Bo wcześniej miałem ciecia, który mnie nie wpuszczał. Dobra. Wyruszamy. Oczywiście Serę biorę. Generalnie zajebista postać. Sorry Warik, że zostaje. Warik zostaje. Sera Cassandra Solas. Dokładnie, szczególnie gdy ma z kimś romans. Jak walcz wam nikogo nie zabić, pomagają. Okej, czyli tu mam zadanie samotny strawnik. I tu... Też mam tą zaklinaczkę, no i mam jeszcze umowy handlowe. Może by to wykonać, a tutaj myślę, żeby spróbować się przynajmniej dostać stąd. Przy okazji wyczyściłem sobie wczoraj te wszystkie tutaj szczeliny. Ale na tym poziomie trudności to już nie było aż tak makabryczne. Holender. A, spróbuj ten. Łagodniejszy stok, czy nie? Nie łagodniejszy. Jaki mam level? Moment. 11. 11 na mojej postaci, a na towarzyszach. Weź się pokawa. W ogóle mam cię zbudowaną jakoś? 10. Na towarzyszach. Przy okazji. Moja droga. Jesteś jakoś zbudowana? Nie. Ma 11 punktów do wydania. O jeny. Zrobię ją podobnie jak moją postać. Tylko zrobię ją pod daleki strzał. I pod te umiejętności też. Dokładnie. W ogóle ja mam jakieś punkty? Tak, mam 1 punkt. I mogę mieć pełne naciągnięcie już pod 5. Tak, tak. Jestem jeszcze na... Być może jest... Jeszcze nie walczyłem ze smogiem. Smog mógłby się okazać już niestety o ciupineczkę zbyt przegięty jak na mnie. Chociaż... Nie, w sumie... Skoro zamykałem te stosunkowo ciężkie jak dla mnie szczeliny... O, dziękuję za subskrypcję, bo widzę, że charakterystyczny dźwięk był. Smog mógłby mieć atak obszarowy, który by mi błyskawicznie poskładał ekipę. Co byłoby na pewno ciężkie do ogarnięcia. O, dziękuję jeszcze raz. No wyjdź! Okej, dziękuję. Wyjdź i moja postacio droga. Tutaj na tę półkę. Moi się biją, ja nie mogę do nich dołączyć. Kabaret. Okej. Nie widzę, że sobie radzicie. Kogo w ogóle obiliście? To jest pytanie. Na serę? Okej. A, faktycznie, można je przełączyć na inną postać i w ten sposób oszukać nieco system, kiedy moi towarzysze wylezą wyżej. O, i tutaj będę mieć punkcik do zajęcia od razu. A, dokładnie. Jak mi się postać zablokuje. Ale też tutaj postawili na stosunkowo fajny system takiego niby półotwartego świata, nie w pełni otwartego, a takich dość sporych terenów. O, Blackwall.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise it's useless.
A, 16 level, jak ruszyłaś do magów.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said...
Oj, co to za jedni?
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
A, nowy towarzysz. Widzę WTF robiony pod wojownika. O, tych pajacy najpierw. Zwiadowca czarnej stali. No to bijemy. A, mega fajny i silny. Faktycznie, wydaje mi się lepszy od Kassandry. Lepszy w tym kontekście.
Sorry, bastards.
Pytanie, czy jest w ogóle pod coś zrobiony? Pod miecz... Nie, Kassandra jest zrobiona na tanka pod miecz i
Good work,
tarczę.
conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
To już dwóch towarzyszy na jednym streamie. Nowych.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Wypada się przedstawić.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
A, dobrze walczy, nie oskarżam.
Not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Interesujące.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
A, 1,5 godziny. Faktycznie można spędzić trochę w kreatowe postaci. To ciekaw jestem, ile byś spędziła w Pathfinderze i
Hold a moment.
czasu.
The Divine is dead
Gdzie
and the
opcji
sky
jest
is torn.
kwintylion.
Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
Jep, dołącz.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
Kate. A, zawsze sprawdzaj, dobra. Zawsze badać. Będę musiał o tym pamiętać. To sobie zrobię taki team. Mag oczywiście mi jest potrzebny. A gościu jest zapewne niezrobiony pod względem... A, fajne teksty z Serą. Tak, on ma 12 punktów. Spróbuję go zrobić pod broń dwuręczną. A, z bronią dwuręczną dojdzie do mnie. Dobra. Czyli może nie. Dobra, niech będzie miecz i tarcza. Dobra, mam praktycznie pełne drzewko tutaj. Co prawda będę musiał zdobyć im wyposażenie jakieś. Ale to myślę, że się zdobędzie. Dobra, to wykonane. Wypadałoby zdobyć gdzieś jakiś odłamek na zaziemiu, a wiecie... A dlaczego? Po co mi to? Żeby... Jak będę na tej pustyni, ogólnie to żeby tam otworzyć... Albo przynajmniej spróbować otworzyć... Bo mi pokazuje, że mam 5 na 6. No to kurczę, jeszcze jeden mi jest potrzebny. Będę mógł tam otworzyć drzwi, zrobić ten quest na pustyni, co ostatnio zrobiłem tam wszystko. I mnie zblokowało z ostatnią rzeczą.
That must be enough keys to open the temple door.
Właśnie. To jest bardzo słuszna uwaga. Ale to zrobię może kiedy indziej. Bo mnie interesuje wejście do miasta, do Redcliffe. Do Redcliffe wejdziemy sobie z rozdrowy. Wiem, nadużywam szybkiej podróży, ale... Teraz równa się. Kunia sobie przyzwiemy. I mam nadzieję, że cieć przy bramie nam nie będzie 4 liter już zawracał. To jest niestety klasyk, cieć przy bramie. Nie jesteś dość znany. To też było w Gotiku. Trójce znany motyw. Nie masz zaufania tutaj, nie wejdziesz. Dobra, droga do Redki. No i bardzo dobrze. Tutaj większość questów mam wykonanych, większość terenów wyczyszczona. To normalne, ale teraz powinienem wejść. Dokładnie. Zwłaszcza miasto jako takie powinno mi dawać dużo więcej opcji questowych. Wejdę, wykonam kilka questów i teoretycznie powinienem odebrać raporty. Gram już... Oj, brama? Okej, dobra. Ja na jakim poziomie? 7 poziomowcy. Dobra, i to na dodatek zwykłe widma, moi drodzy. Zakłócamy. O, jakieś widmo mnie trafiło. A, to ten niedobitek. Zakłócone. I co? Się tu pojawi. Znowu widma, moi drodzy. Niskopoziomowe. Więc teoretycznie nawet samo zakłócenie działania powinno ich rozwalić. A, jak mam DLC, to będzie ciężko. A ja prawdopodobnie mam, bo to jest legendarna edycja. Bo jak są starsze gierki, to nie warto je bawić w osobne kupowanie podstawki DLC, tylko warto kupić jakąś porządniejszą edycję, która już ma DLC w sobie.
What was that? That rift altered the flow of time around itself. That is unexpected.
Może Fiona
There
będzie
are many
wiedzieć.
mages in Redcliffe.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
No, nareszcie. W ogóle mam materiały dla badaczki. Bo za to też mi dają doświadczenie. O! A, ciężkie DLC są dobre. To jak będę dość zaawansowany na głównej fabule, to wtedy w ogóle się za nie zabiorę.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Okay.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely
Fajny
weak, but altered in a
skill
way I have not
po
seen.
głównym bossie. Dobra, większość tutaj gości jest nieklikalna. Pokazuje mi roślinki zwykłe. O, wykrzyknik. A wykrzyknik oznacza, moi drodzy, coś, co trzeba odwiedzić. Hyc. Przed głównym bossem miecz Harkona, dobra. Uzdrowicielka.
My apologies. Can I help you?
Brakuje ziół?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Czy mogę pomóc?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Specjalne. Zapamiętają twoją pomoc.
The elves were slaves once. They earned their freedom serving under Andraste. If you want the elves to be treated better, show the Inquisition you are worthy.
All right.
Solas
If the
lekko to
Inquisition soldiers
potępia.
are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon.
Okej, zagadanie ukończone. Ręce, które leczą, moi drodzy. Ręce, które robią leczo. Co tu mamy? Przy okazji... A, to o to chodzi. Że nie mam profitu, szybkie ręce, dobre narzędzia.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
Dobra, tutaj wbijamy ten. A, tam mam listę ziół, dobra. W tym domu. Jako zbieram ziółka. Zasadniczo dość często. Daję V w tym domku, ale nie widzę listy ziółek. Szkoda. Dobra, sprawdźmy inne wykrzykniki. Na pewno to będą do elfie korzenie i podobne. O, Bajas! A. A, koło...
These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
A, opowiedz o wiosce
Tell me
Redcliffe.
about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for
Stolik,
love.
dobra. To jest,
Rarely
to
does it
sprawdzę
listen.
stolik, tylko pogadam z
For
tym
'tis a
NPC.
spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Dobra, tutaj mam jeszcze zanieść nad jezioro Krwawy Lotos. Tak, Redcliffe to będzie sporo zadań zapewne. Tam, jak otwarte drzwi, stolik i kartka. Dobra. Okej, patrzę, widzę stół, stolik, łóżko, kolejny stolik. Kolejny, tym razem ze świeczką. Zaraza! Albo się gra zbugowała. Nie, nie strzelaj! Tylko ja chcę zbadać za pomocą V, czy nie ma tutaj quest itemu. No bo coś mi się spitoliło tutaj. Albo jestem ślepy. Mogło się zbugować. Patrzę. Za drzwiami, dobra. Tu za drzwiami. Za drzwiami, czyli w sensie przed drzwiami. Tu ma półkę. To jest ława. A, zabrała kartkę już, szkoda. Czyli za szybko ją przekonałem chyba. To będzie zapewne kolejne, to będą zapewne kolejne drzwi, do których potrzebuję szybkich ręcy, dobrych narzędzi. A tu mam kolejny wykrzyki do zebrania. A, nie wziąłem listy od razu i to dlatego znikło. Dobra. Dobra.
Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
Okej, spoko. Zdobywamy zaufanie ludności w ten sposób.
I do not know what to say, except thank you. You were Dalish. My sinner and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablestones. Thank you.
Okej.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Dobra. Czyli tu mamy quest od wdowca. Odznaczmy sobie przy okazji to. Tu powinni być handlarze. Dobra, przy okazji wypadałoby sobie zaznaczyć questy na zaziemi, bo nam kilka doszło. Powiedzmy duch wieziowy. Gdzie jest jezioro do ducha? Lodówka, śmierdziówka. Co tu mamy? Kwiaty dla Senny. To jest ta kapliczka, a duch wieziowy jest tu. To mogę teoretycznie trepnąć do tego obozu. Zobaczyć to, potem zanieść kwiatki. Ja nie mam jak zwyczaje zbierackie, moi drodzy. Zobaczymy, co ten duch z jeziora chce ode mnie. Ale agresywne pajace, bandyci. Banita 11-levelowy. Myśliwy jest mądry. Ma pancerz. Zaraz go bez zespół zredukujemy. Dokładnie, mamy zapewne krwawy lotus, ja zbieram różne kwiatki. O, okej, i w miarę jak robię questy poboczne, to moi pozostali towarzysze powinni je przygotować do zrobienia meldunków. Jak porobię je, to przy okazji wrócę się i odbiorę meldunki od tych zadań. Pyk. Okej. Zdjęty. Powinienem mieć trochę krwawego lotosu. Bo raczej nie pamiętam, żebym go wydawał. Co dostanę? To wygląda mi na mieczo. Pytanie, to jest miecz jednoręczny? Nie, to jest dwuręczniak, szkoda. Ale będziemy mieli dla ciebie akcesorium dające ci premię do szybkości ataku. Okej, może być. Teraz tutaj są te kwiaty, ale to jest blisko tego wozu. Pyk. To są rzeczy, które mogę wykonać de facto błyskawicznie i praktycznie bezproblemowo. Okidoki. Skoro tak, to dlaczego miałbym tego nie zrobić? Okej, położyliśmy kwiaty dla Małżusia i bingo. Tu mamy punkt orientacyjny. Więc mogę tutaj błyskawicznie wrócić. I oddać questa.
It's just what I heard. I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way
Daleko,
to
ale
go.
miałem tam obóz. Zrobiłem o co prosiłeś.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falondine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Masseranus, Dalen, take this with my gratitude. Senna would have wanted you to have it.
Okej, zadanie ukończone, bardzo dobrze. Tu zapewne nie ma przejścia.
I remember the first time the dead walked these halls, when a blood mage poisoned our lemurs.
A handlarze, z tego co wiem, są u góry. Wypadałoby kupić coś, cokolwiek w miarę dobrego.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all.
Either way, we're safe. Is there something you need?
To jest sztylet. To są niezłe łuki. Dobra, mam masę opcji na przedmioty. Tutaj widzę, że ma różnego rodzaju te, a nie ma też wyjątkowych itemów, czyli będę musiał je zdobyć w terenie po prostu.
What do you need?
Fajna rzecz, arcymistrzowska zbroja zwiadowcy. To sobie kupię. Nawet myślę we w 2 sztukach. Dlaczego? Bo sobie teoretycznie sobie dałem wytworzoną tą blokującą awarską zbroję. Ale sobie dam arcymistrzowską zbroję zwiadowcy i arcymistrzowską zbroję zwiadowcy też dam jej. Ty masz stabilny, długi ługłowcy, to jest nędza, moi drodzy. To jest niestety nędza totalna. Okej.
Good day.
O, kolejny
All Grey Wardens have beards.
Kolejny wykrzyknik
No, just
widzę.
me. I stole all the beards, and all the power held within. There can be only one.
Not really.
Dobra, lecimy. Jednoki
Please, are
Jimmy.
you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord
Inny
Wolseley wandered
baran.
off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
Co to znaczy wyjątkowy?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Baran
Your ram
radzi.
offered advice.
He's a very special ram.
W czym problem? Gdzie on jest?
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Dobra.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
A mam nadzieję, że to nie trzeba go przyprowadzać tak jak tego druwołu. Okej, czyli to jest znowu to, znowu ten punkt. Sporo razy mnie tam wysyłają. Ale dobra, to się nazywa, moi drodzy, zdobywanie zaufania ludności miejscowej. Ty ja. Wróżby? Chcecie wróżby? Bez kłozy się nie da. Kojarzę ten quest z Wieśka 3. To mi nieco to przypomina. Ale jak to? Wróżba? Bez kłozy? Bez kłozy się nie da. Dobra, leci. No nie pomylmy się, nikt go nie zaszczelmy.
Lord Wolsey, I presume? A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
Okej, czyli mogę wrócić po nagrodę. A nie, jakiś wykrzykik się tu pojawia. Ej, a co to jest? Dobra, dajemy. Kamienia duły posłuchają. Zrobiona. Srebrną w świątyni. Idź i nie bój się. O, zajmijmy miejsce wycinki. Bingo. Bierzemy skórę ogara. I tu coś jest. Okej, za balladę o Lordzie Wełniufów mogę teoretycznie niby nagrodę odebrać. Mam kolesia sprowadzić z powrotem po prostu. Dobra, najpierw może zajmijmy go. Sru. Pytanie moje brzmi, co ja mam tu zrobić? Wytyfy. Zająłem niby punkt orientacyjny. Dobra, nie wiem kompletnie. Dobra, 3 razy wokół posągu. Dobra, raz. Moi drodzy, 2. Wiem, to wygląda debilnie. Bieganie wokół posągu, ale to nic nie daje. Więc generalnie to jest takie... The fuck? Okej. Dobra. Olać to. Spróbujmy to pociągnąć. Lorda Wełniufa.
Just what I heard.
Okej, to powinno być teoretycznie przynajmniej.
Lord Wolseley came back! He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Okej, na każdym takim mini questie zarabiam sobie wpływy. Dobra, tu mamy karczmę. I rozmówmy się z magami.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Zaprosiliście nas.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Więc z kim się spotkałem?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
To z kim mam rozmawiać?
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
W takim razie powinienem
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable man. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
Przyjmę każdą pomoc.
I'll take every mage you can give me.
There will have to be.
Co jest?
Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come,
Oi.
I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Czyli udzielili wymijającej odpowiedzi.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Wow, aren't we secrety?
Warto to sprawdzić.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Dobra. Okej, dlaczego na
What
to
does the
pozwala?
Magister have against you? He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
Okej. Kiedy przybyli?
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Co wie o Redcliffe?
This village has a history with mages, doesn't it? Do you know the details?
During the last blight, the Arl of Redcliffe became ill. Not even the efforts of the Circle could save him. His young son, who was an undiscovered mage, made a deal with a demon to keep the Arl from death. The boy became an abomination. Through him, each night, the demon raised armies of corpses to assault the village. The hero of Ferelden defeated the demon and stopped the undead hordes from destroying Redcliffe.
Okej, muszę iść.
Farewell then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Chodź z nami w takim razie.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's
Nawet
talents.
wyciszony jest przydatny. Mamy agenta, moi drodzy, kolejnego.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Co? Opowiedz o sobie.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived my whole life there, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
A jednak dołączyłeś do
If you were
buntu.
happy in the circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
Okej, dopytajmy. Nie lubisz Tewinterów?
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Opowiedz o
How did
sojuszu.
the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Dobra, muszę iść.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Okej, pytanie, czy ktoś będzie w karczmie na górze? Ktoś, coś, dodatkowe questy, itemy, cokolwiek.
Yes, sir.
O, kuchnia. Zaraz mnie wypieprzy stąd, kucharz. Chochlą przez łeb. Dobra, wychodzimy.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
Yep.
I want this war to end without
Oj,
sending you
Sera
back to
nie
the circle.
popiera.
There has to be a way, right? We're not what they think. All blood mages and abominations. We just want to be normal. Have families. Use our magic to help grow crops or something. We never wanted war. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
Sometimes to achieve the world one desires, one must take regrettable measures.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
Okej. Opowiedz o sobie.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lisas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
Nie lubi
You
Tevinteru.
don't approve of the...
I was there when we voted to leave the circle. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the magisters.
Kiedy
How long
przybył?
has...
A day or two after. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Okej. Dobra, teraz znajdźmy mowę tego gościa od układów handlowych.
I am Sister Tana. May I help you?
Jesteś z
You
zakonu?
a chantry sister.
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
Wiem więcej
I
przewodniczków.
found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Hańbi w zakon.
Chantry used to drown smugglers who posed as sisters. It's an ugly death. I wonder if they still do that. I could ask around. Or you can put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
Okej. No to pozyskaliśmy koni drodzy kolejnego agenta. Okej, to pozostaje mi już tylko w zasadzie główny quest, czyli wleźmy w tą pułapkę.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
O, dziękuję. Oberwaliście. Rozpieprzona. Mniej fazmora.
does that work exactly?
Sam nie wiem.
You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do? Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Okej, gdzie Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Czy Felix jest chory?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Jesteś magistrem?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Ten liścik był od ciebie?
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
To chyba niedobrze, to chyba bardzo
I hope
źle.
that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More?
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
Masz dowody?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Dopytajmy się, dlaczego to mówisz?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake. You have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Dlaczego chce mnie dorwać?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Jak go powstrzymać?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Okej, czyli możemy wrócić do sali narad, jeżeli chodzi o to. Dobra, zatem ten quest jak na razie zakończony.
Do we believe that both Alexius's son and apprentice are turned... It seems someone wants to trap us either way.
Then let's make them believe that it's a bad idea.
Może mapa świata. Lećmy do azylu. Nie, w tak czy siak mam wrócić do sali narad. Dobra, kilka questów tam wykonałem. Odbiorę raporty, przydzielę kolejne misje.
So we have winter activity in the hinterlands and the Templars.
Maker be with you.
Dobra, w okazji wpadliśmy do tawerny.
Well, you're here.
Kim są
You
przyjaciele?
apparently have a lot of friends.
It's not mine. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk and hats.
Czym zajmuje się?
Well, I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt Sprain. Strangely, his heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean street. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Dobrze wiedzieć.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might clonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Okay.
Is Red Jenny real?
Dunno. Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Wydaje się to zbyt
Seems
proste.
like it should be more complicated than that.
That's why you be bad at it and why I'm here. You don't want to play, don't play. That's simple too.
Okej, to wszystko.
It's all good.
Okej, kolejna piosenka na mecenasie sztuki. 10 na 21. Ten quest mi się sam robi.
When there was no sky, Maker, you were the sky. When
I will take these injuries of yours to research the name.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when
Please
he might
tell
be
me
able to
if you
provide
find
the materials he needs. I asked Adon not to rush us.
I greet you.
Farewell.
Dobra, nic nowego. Przepis na granat ze słoja pszczół. Tajemnica Andrasty, dam Lelianę tutaj.
At your service.
Tu dam Józefinę.
To work?
Tu damy Kulena. I przeniesiemy się tutaj. Okej, tutaj w zasadzie został mi ten jeden quest. Mogę to w końcu otworzyć za pomocą tych odłamków i de facto zobaczyć, co jest w środku. Z tego co pamiętam, to tam się idzie górą. Dobra, no to maserujemy. Jestem na górnym przejściu. Drink regeneracyjny. I chyba docieram do właściwego miejsca.
I believed it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test.
Explains why the miners kept away.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Generalnie ciekawe miejscowa.
We need more shards.
Czyli te drzwi otwiera się, moi drodzy, odłamkami. Dobra, czyli jest jednak sens te śmieci zbierać.
That should help ward off demons.
Dobra, czyli Solas powinien być zachwycony. Czyli jednak, moi drodzy, jest sens te rzeczy zbierać i lokalizować je tymi czachami. Dobra, ale to myślę, moi drodzy, że poza kamerą będę latał i zbierał. Tu muszę zerknąć przez okularum, tu muszę zerknąć przez okularum. To byłby cały stream, moi drodzy, biegania. Albo to nagram sobie na osobnym odcinku. Tu mam okularum i ja nie mogę. Myślę, że sobie po pustyni pobiegam. Bo tu mam w ogóle te okularumy niewysprawdzane. Łatwy wywrzeć wrażenie. Sprawdźmy to zadanie od żelaznego byka. Co oni będą chcieli? Na pewno coś będą chcieli. O, zaopatrzeniowiec.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
Antytoksyny na elfikowe pajęcza posoka. Dobra. To jestem w stanie ogarnąć natychmiast praktycznie. Dziewczę?
What is it?
This may be what...
Bawełna skóra głębinowca. Na razie tego nie jestem w stanie zrobić. Tu jest kapitan farfowników, więc tutaj te wsiądajmy. Spróbujmy te zerknąć przez te odłamki. Przez to okularów. Cholera, to wskaza. Odznacznę sobie, żeby znikło. Dobra, i tu lećmy. Terski fanatyk. Pieprz rydzielnik. Oj, znowu jakiś przypadkowy. Dobra. O!
Chargers! Stand down!
Kunari, moi drodzy.
Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Ty musi być żelazny byk.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least the bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
Jaka jest wasza cena?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
Może ci je przydać.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Tylko trochę.
They're a Kunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards and city watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
W takim razie 5. Dlaczego je przyznajesz?
You're a Kunari spy, and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition? I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
O czym byś doniósł?
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
Co możesz nam powiedzieć?
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth it, damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Najmuję cię.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
No i mamy nowego towarzysza. Ale maga będę potrzebował w każdym razie. I on jest moim zdaniem lepszy od Blackwalla. On będzie właśnie idealny pod dwuręczną broń. Prawie pełny ten. Z okazji ty ma w punkcik. Dobra, to jestem w stanie podnieść praktycznie od razu. Tu widzę, że mam kolejne. O, przyjęcie, moi drodzy. Dobra, spróbujmy, zobaczmy, co to będzie.
Master Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Zbadajmy. Znasz mnie?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Okay, Madame de Fer.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Opowiedz o księciu.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Co mnie słyszałaś?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Do czego zmierzasz?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Oj, gościa zmroziło, dosłownie.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Puść go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Co z Markizem?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Miło cię poznać.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Zbadajmy. Lojalnych magów?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Jesteś zwolenniczką kręgu?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Co będzie miała?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Jaką pomoc
What
prowadzisz?
exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
I jeszcze wybadajmy. Lojalnych magów?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal
Okej,
to
to
whom?
już chyba było.
To the people. I support any effort to restore such order.
Jesteś za zakonem?
You devout.
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Okej. Jaką poradzisz pomoc?
What exactly can you do?
I am well versed in the politics. I have all the... And I'm a
Dobra.
mage of no small
Jesteś
talent.
przyjęta.
The Inquisition.
Great thing.
Żelazny byk jest tutaj. W okazji tu mam jakiś wykrzyknik.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Yep.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Mamy Cullen dowodzi oddziałami.
Cullen
Yeah, he's shaping up to be a good commander. But he's building an army, not a movement. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Have you seen the horses Master Dennis sent in position?
Tu coś mam, jakieś zadanko.
Make a look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
Miałem szczęście.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
human.
Yes.
Jesteś szczery.
Being up front is better than knife fear.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
Pragnę pokoju, po
I
prostu.
just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Chyba Blackwell ma questa.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Opowiedz do
Let's talk about the
Fary
the wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Co robią? Walczą z pomiotami.
What do wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Twoja rola podczas plagi?
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden. Quietly killed my fair share of darkspawn too.
Okej. Dlaczego podróżujesz sam?
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works
Dokąd
best for
udali się
everyone that way.
strażniczycy?
So you have no...
Do you find that odd? And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Okej, pogadamy później.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Okej, lecimy.
Master Harry says the new recruits will have armor ready soon.
For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is...
Będziemy mieć coś...
Something on?
I'll be back.
Go on.
Dobra, lecimy tu, zbierzemy raporty.
I will take these injury reports to researcher Minave.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Złoto, gryfie faty, bingo.
Let us begin.
Okej, Józefinę dajemy do kolejnego. Wybranie templariuszy uniemożliwi współpracę z magami. Od 4 do 7. Spoko, wybiorę to, powiedzmy.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Jak miło z jego strony.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
W takim razie to chyba nie koniec.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Skontaktuj.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle. Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Lavellen, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
O!
Your
Witam.
spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Okej, wybieram to. Pyk. Czyli ten czarodziej, ta i ja. Dobra. Tym teamem idziemy.
Announce us.
The invitation was for Master Llewellyn only. The rest of you must wait here.
To negocjatorzy.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
Ale atasze z dwuręczniakiem.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Może powinniśmy ją
If the Grand
włączyć.
Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Gramy gościowi na nerwach, ewidentnie.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Koneksje.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Martwi się o ciebie.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
Czym jest znamię?
If you know so much, enlighten me. Tell me what this mark on my hand is for.
It belongs to your betters. You wouldn't even begin to understand its purpose.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Dalej wypytujmy.
What's better than turning back time?
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
Fuck!
You
mój drogi.
are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Jeb! Brawo! Ale mamy szczelinę. Chyba królewsko wielka.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from? They're upon us!
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
W jaki czas?
Did we go
Gdzie nas
forward in time
wyjebało?
or back? And how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Co miało się stać?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Nie do końca.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Liczę, że masz plan, mordeczko.
You have a plan to
Ty
get
jesteś
us
od
back,
myślenia,
I
ja
hope.
jestem od
I
jebania
have some
strzałami.
thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
Dobra. Burza, ogień, mróz. Co dajemy? A mrok rozświetlą błyskawice. Tobie dam jeszcze barierę, dobra. Zrobię cię na maga podżywioły. Łuk partyzanta. Generalnie ciekawym pytaniem jest, co tu się w ogóle odwaliło.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was... in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an
Dobra,
improvement.
daliśmy mu nieco lepsze szaty. lecimy dalej.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins.
Ej, wariat.
Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Co się stało?
What did they do to you? Andraste blessed me, Andraste.
Okej, z tobą raczej nie da się pogadać na poziomie. Dobra, może najpierw tu pójdziemy.
"300 bottles of beer on the wall. 300 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. Ugh.
Wyłaź.
You're not dead. You're supposed to be dead. There was a burn on the ground and everything.
Alexius didn't kill us. His spell sent us through time. This is our future.
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
Nie wygląda w dobrze.
Are you all right? You don't look so good.
Red lyrium. If I'm lucky, it'll kill me. If not, I'm hoping I die fighting.
You're dying?
No, he's not. If we find Alexius, we go back and none of this will happen. Remember?
Alexius isn't the one you need to worry about. It's his Elder One. He killed the Empress of Orlais and used the confusion to launch an invasion of the South. The army was all demons. You ever fought a demon army? I don't recommend it.
Brzmi bardzo źle.
Well, shit.
I know, right? Let's move. No time like the present.
Okej, mordeczko, przy okazji. Jak... Dar Ojca Gór jest oczywiście o wiele lepszy. Wszędzie czerwone lyrium najebane.
We walked and wait where willows. No. Where willows, where we waited.
O, i ta jest dotknięta wpływem czerwonego lyrium.
Remember, stupid. I can't take that. No. You can't be here. You're dead and they don't come back.
Więc przybyłem cię na
Right,
wiedzę.
I'm a spirit. I came back just to haunt you.
Why? I didn't do piss to you.
Oh, for the love of... No one's dead. Alexius used time magic.
Talk sense or shut it. I can't think about him.
Przysięgam, to naprawdę
I
ja.
didn't mean to frighten you. I promise, it's really me. I'm here to stop this.
You might not know. There were so many. The day you died, I ran out of arrows making them pay. Then it didn't matter anymore. You got demons, gods, and I've got a bow. I want them to hurt. You're really here. I'll freaking die to spit in their faces.
Magister's in his throne room.
Okay.
Vince said he locked himself in.
No to ją też uwolniłem. I mamy pełny team przy okazji. Może by cię doposażyć w coś. Jakiś fajny łuk. Tu cokolwiek. Okej. No to nas wywaliło, kurczę, w czasie. Przynajmniej odzyskaliśmy część teamu. Dobra, pytanie, którym się opuszcza most?
You're alive. I saw you disappear into
Tylko mnie wywaliło w czasie. Jak długo nas nie było?
What is the date? I need to know how much time has passed.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
Musimy wrócić.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
Wypatruję spotkania z nim.
I've never fought a god before. This should be memorable.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly, before the Elder One learns you're here.
Okej, czyli mam za zadanie znaleźć Lelianę.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out from walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
O, dzień dobry. Zaraz będą zmasakrowani.
Damn, I needed a good fight.
Can we find something else to hit? It'll make me feel better. Might be stuff we can use around here.
Okej. Modlitwa do nowego Boga. Oj, 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 ale się zjebało. Dobra, mamy łotwyka, więc jestem w stanie to otworzyć. Okej, skrzynka z zapasami, dobrze. Czyli albo i niedobrze, bo zapowiada się długa lokacja w takim ujęciu. Okej, lecimy dalej.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
O! Gościu unikalnych imieniu. Dobrze, że go załatwiłem, przynajmniej później na plec nie wejdzie.
Makes me sick what they do to the priests.
O, wykrwawiacz dusz, niezły sztylet. Miał twyka na sztylety, bazującego na sztyletach, nie na łuku. Generalnie fajnie wygra, daje mi od czasu do czasu unikalnych przeciwników.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
There's no use to this defiance, little bird.
Oj, Lelianę tak torturować.
Break.
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
Twarda jesteś.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I przepraszam.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Oj, ale troszkę odmieniło Lelianę.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Okej, lecim.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Strzelają, więc zakłócać raczej nie ma co. Ja nie, mogę próbować. Ja nie, tak jak mówię, strzelają. Ciekaw, czy tu będzie trudny boss fight.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
Serio?
More freaking demons.
Tutaj mogą być unikalne rzeczy. Jak się cofnę w czasie, to tego potem nie znajdę. Więc generalnie zasada jest taka, że tutaj przeszukujemy wszystko. Chociaż nie, rzeczy z czerwonego lyrium nie bierzemy.
The breach! It's everywhere.
Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look. Shit. I'm locked.
Okej, widzę, że wszędzie mi respi pajaców. Okej, zamykamy. Pyk. Serio, kolejna szczelina. O, widma. Ja niech wcale nie celuje we mnie. Zamykamy kolejną. Weź sobie drinki. Wszędzie czerwone lyrium. Wszędzie. Kto nie uczy się z błędów historii, ten skazany jest na ich powtarzanie.
I am not a child. I can resist.
Okej, zbierajmy wszystko.
No!
Mogliśmy
Why
pomóc.
did he do that? We could have helped him.
We will help him by making sure this never happens. He resisted that demon to the last.
Okej. Jesteśmy, moi drodzy, coraz bliżej.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Okej. Czyżby ostateczna walka? W każdym razie jest Sejwol. I wbijamy na parter. A, czyli oni są nawet sojusznicy walki. Czaromiot.
Falling back!
A, czyli tutaj mamy Stelinę nawet. Zamknięcia.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Okej. Czy to tak zadziała? Tak. Dobra, to mi się wydaje inne. stąd chyba przyszliśmy.
Are they praying? Let's try to take them by surprise.
Oj, ale został zjechany.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Dobrze by było pozbierać jednak to czerwone lyrium, moi drodzy. Dobra, czyli tu nic nie ma. Spróbujmy wyjść na górę.
We can get that Vint with the book if we sneak up on him.
I could really go for some light reading.
Dobra, przeszukajmy to. Okej, udało się zdobyć kolejny odłamek czerwonego lyrium.
What happened here? Somebody had very questionable taste.
Want to climb up and shoot them in the eyes from above? Kill the book guy! Aren't you cute in your little pool of guts?
Dobra, ten też będzie mieć czerwone lyrium, czaromiot. Przeszukajmy tych cwaniaczków. Czy tutaj jest cokolwiek? Nie. Okej, lećmy tu. Okej, ty.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Okej, jeszcze ty. Okej. Troszkę narozbijaliśmy im rzeczy. Konkretnie ścian. Okej, jak tam zapasy? Dobrze się mają. A, czyli to jest skrót jak gdyby. I skrzynka z zapasami położona na skrócie. Bardzo dobrze. Wszystkie rzeczy to ja zbieram do tych misji takich logistycznych. Zdobyto schemat.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Dobra, ja tego nie mogę przeszukać, to jest generalnie zbugowane. To co, moi drodzy, boss fight. Liczyłem.
I was worried I'd have to search the whole castle for you, Alexius.
There's no longer anywhere to run. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
Myślałem, wystawisz opór.
I'll admit, I expected a bit more fight out of you.
Alas, I am not the foe you remember. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix!
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Daj amulet.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
Oj, czyli będzie walka. Koleś się wściekł.
I gave the world for Felix. Victory is impossible. The Elder One will...
Ale koleś jest siódmopoziomowy. Oramy go jak... oramy nim jak małą pizdą. O ile nie będzie dalszej fazy walki... po gościu. A, czyli musimy zamknąć steliny, dobra. Żeby gościa można było obijać.
Victory is impossible. This world's already lost.
A, czyli mamy tutaj słabe steliny, które musimy zamykać, żeby go obijać. Generalnie koleś nie prezentuje sobą nic ciekawego.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
Wciąż możemy pomóc.
This Alexius was too far gone. But the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose that's true. This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now. The Elder One.
Frig. That's how they won. How it won.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
Nie dam wam zginąć.
No. I won't let you commit suicide.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Czyli alternatywna linia czasu sama się likwiduje.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die.
Ale to jest tylko wersja jej z przyszłości. Z alternatywnej linii czasowej, więc nie.
You'll have to do better than that.
Chyba widział wszystko. Poddaj się.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe, and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Oj, co to za pajace?
Or not.
Grand Enchanter, imagine how surprised I was to learn you'd given Redcliffe Castle away to a Tevinter Magister.
King Alistair.
Oh, Alistair!
Especially since I'm fairly sure Redcliffe belongs to Arl Tegan.
Your Majesty, we never intended...
I know what you intended. I wanted to help you. But you've made it impossible. You and your followers are no longer welcome in Ferelden.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
My możemy dać wam schronienie.
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
After this, stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Jesteście naszymi sojusznikami.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
I'd take that offer if I were you. One way or another.
Oj, Sera mocno potępia.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Chyba wziąłem jedną z ważniejszych decyzji, moi drodzy.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Potrzebujemy ich współpracy.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Zobaczyłem, jaka jest stawka naszej gry.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Będę zaszczycony.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Chcesz zostać?
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen. What this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible. Some of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
Cieszę się, że dostajesz.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate...
Okej, w takim razie myślę, że zrobię sobie save'ola, moi drodzy.
More business. You'll have your lyrium by the end.
Okej, i to by było na tyle na tym strumyczku. Zatem do zobaczenia, moi drodzy. Trzymajcie się.